Chupavidas. The fire isn't keeping you warm. It's pulling the heat directly out of your body, and the figures gathered around it aren't people at all. You were exhausted. You'd been walking for hours, maybe days, and when you saw the fire in the distance, you didn't think twice. Someone handed you food. The conversation flowed easily. You felt yourself relax for the first time in what felt like forever. That was the trap. But then you notice it. You're cold. Not the chill of a dark level. Something deeper. A cold that's settling in your chest, your fingers, your bones. You lean closer to the fire instinctively, reaching your hands toward the flames. No heat. Nothing. The fire's eating the warmth right out of you. You look up slowly. The figures are still smiling, still talking. But now, just for a second, you catch it. A flicker in the illusion. The way one of them doesn't quite sit right. The way the flames move but cast no shadows. The way none of them have blinked. Not once. These aren't wanderers. They never were. They don't chase you. They don't need to. They plant themselves on the routes you're already walking, and the edges of bases, near level entries, exactly where a desperate, exhausted wanderer is most likely to drop their guard. And all they have to do is keep you sitting there long enough. Don't stop for fires that don't keep you warm. The dentist. Something's crouched over you, pulling your teeth out with a patience that feels almost surgical. You don't know how long you were asleep. You found a quiet corner, nothing moving, no sounds. And for once, the backrooms felt still enough to close your eyes. You never heard it coming. What used to be a person is crouched over you. Its skin has the pale, stretched texture of gum tissue. Soft, wet, and wrong. This is Entity 116. Or rather, this is what Entity 116 does to people. The entity itself is a bacteria, silent, invisible, and precise. When it finds a host, it doesn't kill them outright. Instead, it rewrites them, altering their DNA, reshaping their skin into something that resembles gum tissue at a cellular level. The victim doesn't disappear, they become the monster. And the monster's hungry. Dentists are osteophagic. They crave human teeth and jawbones specifically. They swallow them whole and digest the material, using it to grow dense, scale-like teeth across their outer skin. The more they consume, the more armored they become. Older dentists are nearly impossible to damage, their gingival tissue buried beneath layers of harvested bone. Younger ones ambush, older ones don't need to. The smell reaches you first if you're lucky. A deep, rotting stench that clings to the air and lingers on everything it touches. That's your warning. That's your only warning. Don't ignore it. And whatever you do, don't fall asleep somewhere you haven't checked first. Primary color man. The colors are wrong. You notice it before you notice anything else. The walls of whatever level you're in have started to shift. Reds bleeding into blues. Yellows crawling across surfaces that shouldn't have any color at all. You blink. You rub your eyes. You tell yourself you're just tired. Then you see him. Tall. Impossibly tall. Striped in red, blue, and yellow like something that crawled out of a child's nightmare and forgot to stop growing. His eyes are white with black irises. His nose is white. And he's smiling at you with a mouth full of human teeth. stretched wide across his face. He doesn't move. He just watches. And then the hands start coming out of the ground. Primary Color Man is not like other entities. He doesn't stalk corridors or wait in the dark. He reshapes the reality around you to suit the hunt, distorting your senses, flooding your vision with hallucinations until you can't trust what's right in front of you. By the time you realize something's genuinely wrong, he's already inside your head. Witnesses have described him phasing through walls, stretching to fit in entire rooms, reaching through surfaces with copies of his own hands, as though the geometry of the back rooms bends specifically for him, because it does. He manipulates reality itself to cut off every exit, to steer you exactly where he wants you. And what he wants is not quick. Those who have caught glimpses of him from a distance describe the hallucinations alone being enough to break a person's mind. Colors bleeding from the walls, from the air itself, from their own hands, and for those unlucky enough to get close, the last thing anyone has ever witnessed is color pouring from their eyes, like something fundamental being torn out of them. There's no reliable way to detect him before he finds you. No smell, no sound, just the colors shifting somewhere they shouldn't be. If the world around you stops making visual sense, don't investigate. Run. Johnny's special dinner. You've been invited? From Johnny and Friends. To you. Dear friend, we're writing this to inform you that you've been invited to Johnny's special dinner event. This will be happening right now. The time? Right now, at our house. Don't forget to save the date. Don't be late. Once you arrive, we will have snacks and friends to get together. You found this note somewhere in the back rooms. Could have been any level. Could have been any day. You never should have accepted it. Because the moment you did, you weren't where you were anymore. Welcome to level -7. And somewhere in here, Johnny already knows you've arrived. You'll smell him before you see him. Rotting flesh, garbage, vomit, and underneath it all, sewage and cheap perfume that somehow makes it worse. Then comes the breathing, heavy, wheezy, rattling through the corridors like something enormous is just around the corner. Each exhale pushing a small gust of wind through the halls. And then the music stops. And that's when you know he's close. Whatever you do, do not turn on the lights. Not lamps, not televisions, nothing. Johnny has an almost supernatural sensitivity to any light source. And the moment one flickers on anywhere in the level, he moves. Fast, unnervingly fast. And once he starts searching, he doesn't stop for 7 hours. He's not mindless either. He thinks. He plans. He mimics. Human voices, other entities, wind, static. Whatever keeps you confused and in place long enough for him to find you. Your only advantage? He cannot detect green light. Keep a green flashlight close. Don't turn on anything else, because if Johnny finds you first, the dinner's still happening. It's just then your head will be the one served on the plate and staring across the table at all the other guests who also thought the invitation was harmless. And the next time you find an invitation in the back rooms, leave it on the floor.